This gentleman here has been filming and antagonizing our employees.
Yeah. Like I'm recording audio video of everyone. Okay. Is that okay?
No, it's not okay.
Oh,
we would like you not to.
Absolutely not.
Oh, it's absolutely not. Okay. Wow, I didn't realize that.
You need to leave. The police are on their way.
I'm not leaving. This is mine.
If you're taking pictures of myself, I would rather you not do that.
Gotcha. Do you know where I would go to get permission for that?
Probably you could talk to me about it.
Oh, do you have like a permission slip you can sign for me or anything?
I don't.
You know, I would imagine if I was going to be a serial killer and just attack everyone in here, I probably wouldn't win that fight. It's a lot of guys.
Well, you won't like to hear this, but he's within his rights to be out here filming.
Hey everyone, I am free. It is August 20th, 2025, and I am in the Harbor District of Tacoma visiting Capital Lumber to look into alleged safety issues. I'm here to get video, audio, and still photos to see if there is any merit to those allegations. Though I searched the OSHA website for Capital Lumber and found nothing corroborating an active issue or any issue at all, I felt the tips were compelling and decided to come down and lawfully look into it myself. I want to be very clear here. I have no evidence that anything wrong has occurred. I received tips that said they believe there is, so I am here exercising my First Amendment press liberties to see if something does seem out of sorts. As of the recording of this story, there is no evidence that any wrongdoing, unsafe actions, or any other bad or dangerous things have occurred or are occurring by this company. By all objective standards, this is a well-run, above-board, and safe company. I only see to document and demonstrate what objective video and audio show and to let you, the viewers, decide on your own.
Unless you got like a Red Bull or something.
No, just curious who you're with.
Oh yeah, I can't really get into that right now. Why? What's going on?
We're just out here taking pictures and everything, so
Sure.
just talking to some people inside and want to know what was going on.
Oh yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, just taking pictures, video, audio footage.
Okay,
I can't really get into that.
Are you with law enforcement?
Oh no, why would you think that? Oh, you think I'm ICE?
No, just trying to figure out who you're with. Why you're taking pictures of our building.
Law enforcement. I mean,
well, you're out here with a covered mask and everything. If you're not
so
with
it
law
is the mask. You thought it was ICE then?
Yeah, well, dude, I don't care if it's ICE or not. I could care less.
Oh yeah, no, definitely not law enforcement.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
now just working on something about Capital Lumber, getting video, audio, and still photograph images, the assets, and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. All right, cool, thanks.
Yeah, you bet. Take care.
Can I help you?
Yeah, maybe got a Red Bull.
Can I ask why you're filming my employees in our yard right now?
Oh yeah, you could.
Okay. So would you mind answering the question?
I would. Yeah. Just can't really get into it right now. Working on something about Capital.
Working on something about capital?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, would you like to speak with our HR department or anything?
Sure. If you want to come out, that's fine. Yeah, just getting the footage and whatnot of the assets and operations.
Okay.
Just recording all the video, audio, still photographs.
Taking pics of people.
I got this.
Definitely. Yeah, for sure.
I got this. I'll deal with it.
Like I'm recording audio, video of everyone.
Okay.
Is that okay?
No, it's not
No,
okay.
it's not.
We would like you not to.
Absolutely not.
Oh, it's absolutely not. Okay. Wow, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Well,
It's privacy, don't you think?
privacy. I don't know. You think it's a privacy issue?
Well, if you're taking pictures of myself, I would rather you not do that.
Gotcha. Do you know where I would go to get permission for that?
Probably you could talk to me about it.
Oh, do you have like a permission slip you can sign for me or anything?
I
or?
don't, but I'm telling you personally right now that I don't want that.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I mean,
So that's good enough, right?
yeah, I don't know what to do at this point. I mean, sometimes we just don't get what we want in life. So,
Okay.
All right.
Hey,
Good
sir.
luck.
No, listen. You can come. You have rights, is right, but you don't have the right to antagonize my employees. So
How am I antagonizing him?
because by telling him he doesn't get what he wants in life, like that's just rude, man. Is that necessary?
Well, is it necessary for him to start doing the whole permission thing or whatever? That was weird. Why do that?
Because people don't like to be filmed, so you have no respect, obviously. So I'll just deal with the law enforcement to get them out here.
Oh, they're not going to come out here. I wouldn't even waste the call, man.
I'm going to.
Nah, they're not going to show up. It's okay, buddy.
You can't be flying this on private property.
How am I flying it? My hands are full of cameras.
Yeah, you need to leave. The police are on their way.
I'm not leaving. This is mine. Are you out of your mind?
What are you talking about?
Are you actually out of your mind?
No.
I am standing on public property.
No, I'm saying as far as
That's
your drone.
not my drone, buddy. I don't own it. I don't operate it. I don't control it.
Let's go. Let's go.
You got all our employees that don't even want to work in the yard because they're uncomfortable. What's going on? What are you here for?
I'm standing on here. I'm working on a story. I'm looking into the whole Cascade Capital drilling machine thing.
Drilling machine?
Yeah, there's supposedly something that may be going on about some equipment and some sort of a check into the company. That's what I'm doing here.
What?
Has to do with an OSHA complaint.
I don't know anything about it. Okay.
Well, look, I mean, the fact of the matter is, this has nothing to do with you. So you just need to stop.
Well, it's just making all our employees
Look,
uncomfortable.
I don't control the drone. I don't know how many times I don't speak Tagalog. I don't speak the other languages you might be fluent in, but I do speak fluent English. And so I'm going to tell you this.
Why are you being so rude? I'm just trying to understand what's going on.
Because you're telling me I'm controlling something I'm not controlling. I don't control the drone. I don't own it. I don't operate it. It has nothing to do with my ownership or anything. So, you know, that is not my drone. I don't control it or anything, okay? That's all this is. I'm getting photo and video about Capital.
Okay.
Audio and all that.
Okay.
So what you should probably stop doing is calling police and wasting their time. They actually got things to do.
Well, they're on their way because you're making our employees uncomfortable.
I doubt they're going to show up. I really doubt it. I mean, they might.
Hey, don't take pictures of me.
Yeah, I'm good, man. Just keep doing your thing. Do you want a pose shot or something?
Yeah, please.
Sure. There you go. There you go.
Mind if I get one with the mask off?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely don't do the have other people tell me what to wear and what not to wear.
Okay. Is it fair?
Yeah. How's your day treating you? Other than the obvious umbrage you take with what's going on now. TPD on their way? Doing the silent treatment. All right, fair enough. Well, you know anything about a supposed OSHA issue here regarding some sort of equipment and Cascade Capital being looked into? Doesn't sound like it, I guess. Nope, doesn't sound familiar at all.
You see the equipment we use?
Yep, I do. First time down here though, so you know, I don't always assume that a place may not diversify into other things. Sometimes they do that.
Yeah, forklifts and lumber.
That's it. Nothing else.
That's it.
Fair enough. High grade lumber?
If you want to buy some, find out.
Well, you could plug your company right now. Nothing wrong with that.
I mean, if I had any idea of who you were or what your objectives were, I would be happy to have more of a conversation. But you have come in here as a very discreet, hidden individual.
It's true.
Who has made all of our employees on edge. And it's just an uncomfortable setting for my team, which sucks for me as a manager.
Sure.
Because rather than me doing my job now, I have to sit out here and babysit you to make sure that you are not some sort of a serial killer or somebody trying to do something crazy.
Well, I guess we could start at me trying to assuage any concerns of yours. I don't have any weapons on me. This does not come replete with any sort of like lasers, guided missiles. It doesn't shoot artillery rounds. It's just pretty much a regular camera. Same with this one. No sci-fi action time with this. Regular DSLR camera, body-worn camera. No lasers, nothing else. So, you know, I would imagine if I was going to be a serial killer and just attack everyone in here, I probably wouldn't win that fight. It's a lot of guys, right? So probably wouldn't work out well for me if I just tried to group attack everyone. So I wouldn't say this is the hallmark moment to go crazy if I were a serial killer, of which I'm certainly not. You know, so
when random guy shows up to your, we're just going to say house because I don't know what your job is, or place of living.
You live here?
And no, yours, I said.
Oh, my house. Gotcha. I see what you're saying.
Outside
Sure.
of your place of living, with a camera, a mask on, sunglasses on, refuses to identify himself, and continues to take pictures of, for this instance, we'll say your family.
Sure.
This is my guys, that's my
Sure.
family. Then how do you react, or how do you feel about that?
No, that's a legit question. I don't mind answering that question. First of all, I just close the blinds, go in my house, just wouldn't make myself visible. But, you know, I mean, if they did something illegal, like if they tried to break into my house, I mean, that's why we have a Second Amendment. I'd probably just turn them into an upside down can of tomato paste. That's why we have the Second Amendment after the Talking Amendment. You know, just turn them into a bag of holes. That's what I'd do if somebody tried to do that. But, you know, that's if they tried to do something like to break into my house or something. But if they're just outside on, you know, a sidewalk or standing in the road or whatever, I mean, generally I find it rude to walk up to other grown men or adults in general and tell them what to do or what not to do, or attempt to imply that they should or should not do something. I mean, freedom doesn't come with a set of guidelines or guardrails that says, you know, you should or should not do X, Y, and Z. I mean, you know, otherwise it just starts getting eroded really quick, and all of a sudden you find yourself in the middle of a cold North Korean concentration camp, getting beaten like a dog and starved, and whatever else they do in North Korean concentration camps. Probably all sorts of wacky fun, I'd imagine. So, but yeah, I mean, geez, like I said, you don't got to be out here, quote, babysitting here. If you want to hang out, and if you got like maybe a travel chess game, if you like chess, we can set it up and play a quick game of chess out here or whatever. If you're into card games, got a couple decks, play some canasta, pinochle.
Well, how about this? I'll just make this request.
Oh.
Can you take the drone off of my yard so that my guys could feel a little more comfortable?
If I owned it, operated it, controlled it, I'd say sure. But I don't. I mean, look at my hands. I have no way to control a drone. I mean, trust me, I would love to have some epic Professor X telekinetic mind powers to just move things about with my mind and control the universe. Alas, as much as I want to have those powers, it is unfortunately restricted to the movies.
Okay. Oh, good. I got the next one then. The next question.
You bet.
Okay. So you said you're out here under the pretenses of an OSHA investigation. Are you affiliated with OSHA or the government or what?
Oh, no, not at all. No.
Oh, okay.
Not in the slightest.
So then I would assume that this is some sort of an informational tip that you're following up on to see if there's factuality behind it?
Well, I can't really say whether or not that's the case. I try to be as, tight-lipped about things as I can.
Gotcha. Okay.
Unless we're sharing really epic grandmaster level chess moves and advice. I'll spill the beans on a couple of my mad skill moves.
Yeah.
I will say this. I don't believe that the Tacoma PD is going to show up. They got better things to do. All the shootings and murderings and everything else that go on in Tacoma. I doubt they're going to show up for someone taking photo and video from a public easement.
Probably.
So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, if they're not going to show up, there's no reason. I think, honestly, you're clearly an intelligent guy. You can figure out there is nothing that's going to happen that's going to be bad in terms of what you were alluding to earlier in terms of, violence or serial killer action time stuff or whatever else it is that you're thinking about.
You're also the same guy who just has talked about turning somebody into, what was the term you used? Tomato soup?
Yeah, an upside down can of tomato paste. Yeah,
Gotcha.
If someone tried to break into my house, that's exactly what would happen. Yeah, but hey, I'm not trying to break into anyone else's house, and I don't think anyone else is trying to break into my house. But I also don't have any weapons, so it doesn't matter.
Right. Okay. And then you're out here for the form of, because you said something about drilling? Or something?
Yeah, I may be under a misunderstanding, which is also why I'm curious, just asking questions about it. Like I'd said earlier when I had mentioned that, maybe you guys diversify your work, so it may be possible that in addition to lumber, you do other stuff, and if you don't, that's why I figured I'd ask you. It sounded like you're in the know, you're a manager.
Composite decking count?
I don't know, but I mean, in terms of what I've heard, at least in terms of allegations, that there's some sort of an OSHA, inquiry, I'll call it, possibly about this. I had heard that this place had some sort of an inquiry about it, so yeah, just thought I'd come down here and kind of see what's up.
Have you looked into our OSHA logs or the open records?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like to go places, just get some photo and video first, that kind of stuff. So, it's a nice day. It's not like it was last week, 102. Miserable. Did you, before I go back to getting some photo and video and whatnot, did you maybe want to have a friendly wager on whether TPD shows up or not?
I'm not worried about TPD.
You're not worried about...
I'm just concerned about you.
Gotcha, so...
And, the thing is that when your way of approaching my guys is kind of trying to antagonize them.
How was that trying to antagonize them?
What did you say? Oh, you got a permission slip for me? Hey, come on, that's just kind of being a jerk, right?
Well, you know what else is kind of being a jerk? When another grown man walks up to another grown man in this country and attempts to imply, I need to ask his permission for something. Man, we learned that stuff when we were, 9, 10? You don't do that in a man's world. I mean, you just don't do that. You don't walk up trying to imply that you're going to have people getting permission from you to do stuff that you're absolutely allowed to do in public. That's just silliness, man. Come on. I mean, what am I going to do? Go around the corner, he's going to walk up, he's like, hey, did you get permission to put your pants on this morning?
You were quite the character, though. That was actually really cute how you just phrased that. That's interesting. In a man's world.
Yeah.
In a man's world. So what do you mean by that?
I mean, where men have the constant understanding that, wow, I'm wrong. There we go. Man, you should have taken that bet. You would have been $5 richer. I might have even put 10 down on that. So, yeah, kind of, wow, 3 cars. Winner, chicken dinner for you, man.
What's going on?
Operations manager here.
I'll shake hands with you. Thank you.
That'll work. Good.
What's up?
Just have this gentleman here who's been filming and antagonizing our employees. Trying to antagonize our employees and trying to respond from them, which we've had to calm down and have them kids leave back to work. Not sure what his purpose is out here exactly, but I'm definitely not comfortable with him being outside this fence and my employees driving around and doing their job on a daily basis. And the fashion that I've gotten to know this man so far. So.
Well, you won't like to hear this, but he's within his rights. He's filming, and if he's antagonizing someone, probably just walk away is the best thing to do. I can't make him leave. He's on the public property.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
Oh! Brutal, savage, wrecked. What about the drone flying over the building?
That's, it's not illegal. It's kind of like the planes flying over. There is actually, there's no restrictions on where flying drones. I even called the port detective to double check before he came here, and that's what I was told. So there's just, we can sit here if you'd like us to, make sure no one gets in fights, but I have no reason to make him leave.
I think at this point, with our employees and them being uncomfortable, someone needs to stay here as long as he's here.
Sure, I'll stay here. If another priority comes out, we're gonna have to bounce. There's only 2 of us. He needs leaving in 30 minutes.
What's the reason of him taking pictures of all the employees' vehicles?
Well,
That's making employees feel threatened.
sure. Well, it's kind of like my police car has a dash cam in it, and I drive around with these license plates and pictures of every single plate I drive past. So it's not illegal to do. Is it alarming? Sure. I'm just, it's one of those things where, you know,
Freaking drone, it's right here.
it's not illegal. I gotta have a crime to contact someone and, you know, demand their identification and stuff, and I just don't have that. We'll sit around, you know. Did you want to talk to me?
Oh, you seem like you're being totally fine. I'm fine talking with you.
Okay, I'll chat with him, but I can't make him go. That's one of those things.
So, hey guys, just if I could just maybe politely suggest something. When you get back on vacation next time from North Korea, just maybe go through like a transition program where you can maybe get some assistance with acculturating back to the freedoms of our country. It's a really great place to live. It's nice here. You know, I know it's easy to kind of get weighed down under that whole regime, anti-freedom thing.
So, sir, I'm Officer Komarovsky with TPD.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Just to let you know, you're free to go, obviously.
Sure.
I'm not detaining you. They want you guys to leave. I can't make you leave. I know what you're doing. Perfectly within your rights. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I mean, not unless you're on break, got a travel chess game and kick out a quick game of chess or something?
No, unfortunately, I don't carry those types. We're very busy.
Fair enough.
But, I sense you're probably going to get your video and take off at some point.
Yeah, I just actually, I was trying to explain to the guy over there in the green shirt, I was possibly misunderstanding, but I had heard that there was maybe some sort of like an OSHA thing going on with this place. Now, obviously, it's a lumber place, and oddly enough,
Okay.
I had heard there was something maybe like a, I think it was a drilling inquiry or something, but everyone so far has said there's like no drilling stuff that they do, so it's apparently just straight lumber. So
Yeah, I'm not aware of anything. I guess we'll just sit in our cars and keep the peace.
Yeah. Well, and I just want to let you know too. Don't have today, anyways, any RPGs, hand grenades, roadside bombs. Left them all at home today.
Sure. Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, sometimes you got to carry that stuff around with you, but other times you
Yep.
just kind of go and do your thing. So.
Yep.
And this also doesn't have any lasers, guided missiles. It's just a regular camera. So.
Yep. That's fine.
You guys seemed absolutely terrified, so I just kind of wanted to take it down a notch. And I can tell you guys are really stressed right now. So.
Nope, not at all. I've been on vacation. It's my first day back.
Oh, nice.
So
how many days did you have?
Just 2 weeks.
Well, that's
Not a whole lot, you know.
Are you the kind of guy that does it right? Says, I am absolutely shutting everything off. I am not listening or paying attention to anything.
Yep.
That's good. Most people can't do that.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
At some point, you get tired of technology, and you just want to stay away from it.
Yeah, fair enough. Where's your accent from?
New York.
Okay, I was gonna guess that, but you know, sometimes I could guess sometimes like northeast Vermont kind of gets a little bit of a sound from New York, but then you guess someone being from northeast Vermont and they're from New York and they're like, hold on a minute, and I'm like, okay.
It's all the same thing basically. They're all trying to say, oh, I'm from Boston, I'm from New York. It's the same thing. So, just don't tell them I said that. I'll get punched in the face.
See, that's kind of what I was meaning. Like I've heard if you get that wrong, being someone from one area and they take some pride in that, and then maybe they're from the right part of New York or whatever. So
yeah, I know. All right, well, like I said, you're not doing anything illegal at this point, and
appreciate it. Any
cool
chance?
Drone?
What's that?
Cool drone?
Yeah, it's not mine.
Oh no?
Nope. I mean, not controlling it. Unless I just last night got those sweet Professor X telekinetic mind powers, move things around and ninja everything up and everything.
Sure.
But that's just a straight fantasy. So.
Sure.
Anyway, I could get a card with the incident number for this or anything?
Yeah, give me a second.
Sweet, thanks. I'm just gonna cross over here, so don't do the 4661 250 thing on me if you would. Okay.
Don't even know what that is.
Well, come on, you're just playing coy at this point, man. You're just playing coy. You don't have all the pedestrian on the roadway laws memorized?
I can't say that I do.
Man, that's the best way to spend an evening.
That's what the internet's for, right?
Now you go home, you get a bottle of scotch, you sit next to the fire, and you're like, what am I gonna read about tonight? I know, pedestrian on roadway laws. Thanks, man, appreciate it.
All right, anything else for us?
No, I mean, unless you guys want to go in there, maybe just, I don't know if you guys also do like social contact stuff in terms of handing out hugs or something. I think they might get a few in there. I don't think they want me to give them a hug at this point.
Yeah, I don't think I can fit into that hug giving.
Have you guys actually heard of up in Snohomish? They're doing this.
No.
It is so bizarre. They have CPS employees, or not? I'm sorry, not CPS, DSHS employees, with vests and whatnot, and it marks them as a social worker, and they go out with law enforcement. Now,
we have those.
You do,
but they're not social workers. They call them DCRs. They're co-responders.
Okay.
So it's like an MHB. It's a contract with Multicare.
Gotcha.
And they only work business hours, but we need them all the time.
Yeah, I actually think it's a good idea because, in a lot of cases, I mean, really, I think, it's just like you don't want fire department individuals going out and doing stuff. I mean, I think it's a good thing for people to just stay in their lane. I don't mean that in a rude way, but just, you know what I mean?
Sure.
It's like we wouldn't be asking me to go out and build a bridge right now because it would be a terrible bridge.
Sure.
So, but
you have a YouTube channel or something?
I do. You know what I'll do is be happy
I want to see myself. Is that possible?
I'll tell you what, if you want to do this, because when I'm out in the field, if you want to write like your work email address or something on that, or
you just give me a name, I'll look it up.
Oh, no, I don't do that when I'm out in the field working. No.
Okay.
If you want to give me like I said, your work email address, or if you're fine with a personal, I don't dox people, but yeah, when I'm out in the field working, I don't do it because actually.
When is it going to get posted so I can,
within the next couple of weeks.
Couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm happy to. I don't dox people. I'm not a jerk, so I don't do that kind of stuff. If you guys got, especially like your TPD email address, that's public. In fact, actually, why don't you just do that? That's a public email address.
It's okay. But I just, I want to send my mom a video of me working. So,
hey, no, that's cool.
I'll be looking forward to it.
I get it. And I also really appreciate the professionalism today. I really do appreciate that.
Sure.
I mean, I've told this to a million people. You get good everybody, you get bad everybody, right? You get good cops, bad cops. You get good firemen, you get good journalists, bad journalists, you get all sorts of stuff out there, and so it's good to see that. I like to make sure people see the good when it's there, and I think you kind of have the bad forced on you when it's there. So
we operate. If there's a crime, we'll take action. If there's no crime, then we don't take action. and
Fair enough.
sometimes people tell us things that aren't necessarily true, so it's our job to respond and
Sure.
make our own assessment. In this case, like I said, you're not doing anything illegal. I have no reason to detain you or even ask for your name unless you want to give it to me.
Fair enough.
But you are free to go.
Well, I'm happy to give you my pen name if you want.
Sure.
I just want to make sure there's no false reporting, official
no.
misstatement stuff going on here, anything like that.
This
All
is
right.
just going to get cleared out with First Amendment, Auditor.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm going to leave. There's no
Yeah,
reports
so
or anything.
I often go by Gandalf.
Gandalf, okay.
Yeah, but not
All
the
right.
one from the movies.
Okay.
I am old, but not that old.
All right.
All right.
Did you by chance go to the post office a while ago? Was that you? I think
No, I do know what you're talking about. I saw
the
that.
one with Officer Lopez, that one.
Yes, the sergeant, right?
No, he's not a sergeant. He's just an OG. He's been here for a long time.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
I did see that, and I was extraordinarily impressed with you guys for that. Because if that's the one I'm thinking of,
That's the one.
that's the one where the guy was the officer was like, "Look, freedom signed, James Madison. I'm not doing anything here."
Sure.
And I thought it was cool to listen to him say. He said, "Look, there are younger people." He was talking about younger officers. Maybe they're not aware. They're just not up to speed on it or whatever. He said, "But I definitely know what I'm doing here.
Sure.
This is completely lawful." And I was like, "That's cool," because it's honestly good contacts and officers that know the basics that, of fundamental liberties and whatnot, that it can really turn something that's potentially going the wrong way to something that makes the department look really great.
Sure.
And I know there's a ton of officers out there that get really upset when they see fill in the blank someone making you guys look terrible because they decided to go on a rampage or just be a jerk or whatever, right? Because then it's like now people assume that you guys are all like that when it's not the case in this
Sure.
situation, right? So just don't run me over when I turn my back. So.
Oh, no. Nope.
All right, you guys good?
Have a good day.
All right, take care, man.
Yep.
All right, well, that was a great encounter with Tacoma Police Department. Really happy to see that. Really happy to experience it. I have a bit of a jaded, view on Tacoma. Hey, guy, everything good now? Good on freedom? I would suggest, if I could, I would go get like an American parachute. Just jump like from a freedom plane. Just kind of experience the majestic mountains from high altitude, beautiful blue skies. Just kind of soak it all in. So
So fresh, so new.
Freedom!
It's all for you.
All for you. Freedom!
Keep your ear to the ground.
Talking about the freedom!
It's the best show in town.
Let's show it down. Freedom! Well. Freedom!
I give you freedom. Yes, it's right.
Freedom!
Start right now.
Freedom!
Get your freedom tonight.
Freedom! Well. Freedom! Come on, everybody. Young, old, all you lovers. This is our time to rise back from the sand and claim our freedom. Talking about the freedom. Got to do it. Let yourself be free.
I give you yes, it's right.
Freedom.
Start right
Talking
now.
about the freedom.
Get your freedom tonight.
all right, well, good freedom talk today. All right. The police were fantastic. Really enjoyed that encounter. So, yeah, that was fantastic. With that being said, I'm going to head on out of here. I'm going to head to the next location.
hello again to those of you who ride with me all the way to the end. I appreciate the hardcore. This is where we connect a little deeper, as you all know. Not just through the story, but through something more reflective. The reason we do this. November is a cold month for truth in some corners. I'm going to drop some keywords to help this channel keep reaching people, but also, if you'll let me, some food for thought from the books and ideas that guide my work every day I bring stories to you. This is not just entertainment. This is documentation. It's philosophy, it's activism, and in 2025, it's a front line. Now into the keywords. Detained without reasonable suspicion, unlawful detainment audit, no probable cause stop, Terry stop exposed, refusing to ID is not a crime, Fourth Amendment rights, illegal search and seizure, cop demands ID with no RAS, RAS versus hunch, First Amendment versus law enforcement, denied public records request, retaliation for transparency, corrupt city council exposed, records audit, misuse of public funds, school board corruption audit, hidden public meeting recordings, FOIA refusal, open meeting law violations, secret government accounts, tyrant loses lawsuit, caught lying on body cam, meltdown over camera, audit goes viral, never seen before reaction, public freakout caught on video, officer doesn't know the law, arrested for filming, again, best audit moment of the year, should this cop be fired, courthouse encounter, public works audit, utility district confrontation, police training center audit, election office audit, state agency corruption, health department audit, public university filming rights, fire marshal meltdown, federal courthouse press rights, civil disobedience, passive resistance, deontological ethics in journalism, natural law theory, social contract broken, consequentialism versus justice, ethics of filming public servants, Kantian ethics on civil rights, power versus authority, is silence protest. Now let's get into some of the philosophical readings and reflections that I think are appropriate for the month of November in 2025. From the works of Thomas Paine, from The Rights of Man, a body of men holding themselves accountable to nobody ought not to be trusted by anybody. In essence, whether it's City Hall or the Sheriff's Department, the truth remains. Unchecked power decays. If they bristle when filmed, what does that say about their view of the public? From Frederick Douglass, find out just what any people will quietly submit to, and you have found out the exact measure of injustice and wrong which will be imposed upon them. In effect, the camera's not a weapon, it's a measure of what they'll tolerate and what we will not. From one of my favorites, John Stuart Mill, in his book On Liberty, the worth of a state in the long run is the worth of the individuals composing it. In essence, the more informed the citizen, the more accountable the state. Your knowledge, your recording, is the worth. And absolutely in my top shelf favorites, from Justinian I, from Corpus Juris Civilis, the digest of Justinian, quote, "What pleases the prince has the force of law, unless it displeases justice." This profound statement from an emperor who had no reason to be as sensible and measured as he was, in effect says that a badge, a gavel, and a seal, none of them override what's just. Filming exposes where that line is crossed. So I've got a little homework for you all. As you hardcore here stay to the very end, I have some questions that I like to ask, and I love to see the responses. So here's some questions for you in the month of November 2025. What's the worst public excuse you've ever heard to deny transparency? Should police be required to name the statute they're enforcing on camera? Where should the line be between public discomfort and government accountability? Has your city tried to ban public recording? Let me know down below. Which is worse, ignorance of the law or pretending you don't know it? And with that being said, I want to thank you all for staying through to the very end as always. I know I'm a day or two late here in November technically at the time of this recording, but I really appreciate you all. I really appreciate you staying to the end, and I extraordinarily appreciate your support of my work and my journalism. Thank you.